Right now, today, you are doing something to your baby that will last their entire life. And here's the strange part. They will never remember a single second of it. Not this morning's cuddle, not the song you just sang, not one specific day of these early years. When they grow up, all of it simply vanishes. Scientists even have a name for it: infantile amnesia. So does any of it matter? Stay with me, because the answer is the most beautiful thing science can tell a tired parent. Your baby won't remember what happened today, but their brain and their body are quietly keeping something far deeper: how it all felt. And that feeling can shape who they become, forever. So here are 10 small, ordinary things you do almost every day that your baby will carry for the rest of their life, long after the memories themselves are gone. And stay with me for number 9. It's the one that lifts the guilt off every exhausted parent watching, because it matters more than being perfect ever could. First, let me explain the strange science underneath all of this, because it changes everything. There's a reason none of us can remember being a baby. It's called infantile amnesia. Most people can't recall anything before about the age of 3. And it's not because nothing happened, it's because the hippocampus, the part of the brain that files away specific memories, is still under construction in those early years. But here's the twist the science reveals. There are actually 2 kinds of memory. There's explicit memory, the conscious kind, remembering a birthday party, a specific afternoon. That's the kind infantile amnesia erases. And then there's implicit memory, the deeper, wordless kind, the emotional and bodily kind, and that one starts recording from the very beginning. Your baby won't remember the events of their infancy, but their nervous system will remember how they were made to feel: safe or unsettled, delighted in or overlooked. That emotional imprint becomes the quiet foundation of who they are. And in 2025, this got even more remarkable. Researchers at Yale, publishing in the journal Science, scanned the brains of babies around a year old while they formed memories, and found their little hippocampus lighting up, actively encoding. It suggests that babies may be forming real memories after all, and that the reason we can't recall them later isn't that they were never made, it's that we simply lose the key to unlock them. Your baby is recording, even now. So let's talk about what, exactly, they're recording. 10 everyday things. Number 1, the way you say their name. To you, it's just a name, said 100 times a day. But to your baby, your voice saying their name is one of the first sounds they learn to love, and the emotional tone that rides along with it teaches them something profound about themselves. When their name arrives wrapped in warmth, soft, delighted, tender, their brain files away a feeling that will echo for life. My name is a good thing. I am someone people are glad to see. So say it like it's the most beautiful word you know, because to them, the feeling of it becomes part of how they'll feel about themselves. Number 2, your face, the moment you first see them each day. Picture it. Your baby wakes, and you lean over the cot, and your whole face lights up. That instant is bigger than it looks. Your baby is studying your expression to answer the most basic question a human can ask: am I wanted here? When the first face they see each day breaks into joy at the mere sight of them, they absorb an answer they'll carry forever. Yes. My arrival makes someone happy. You are their morning mirror, and what they see in it becomes what they believe about their own worth. Number 3, what happens when they cry and you come? Every time your baby cries out and you arrive, to feed, to hold, to soothe, you're not just solving that moment, you're laying down an implicit memory of the deepest kind. When things fall apart, someone comes. This is the root of what psychologists call a secure base. And no, you cannot spoil a baby by answering them. In these early months, they don't have the brain to manipulate. A cry is a need, not a trick. Every answered cry quietly teaches their body that distress is survivable, that the world responds, that they are not alone. That single lesson, repeated, becomes the calm center they'll return to for the rest of their life. Number 4, the feeling of your skin and your heartbeat. Long before your baby understands a single word, they understand touch. When you hold them bare against your chest and they feel your warmth and hear that steady heartbeat, their body floods with oxytocin, the bonding chemical, and their stress hormones fall, and so do yours. This is one of the very first things a human body ever learns. This closeness means safe. They won't remember a single one of those cuddles. But the feeling of being held by you becomes the blueprint their body reaches for whenever they need comfort for the rest of their life. Number 5, the sound of your voice when you're stressed. This one is gentle but important. Your baby can't understand your words yet, but they are exquisitely tuned to the music of your voice, its tone, its tension, its warmth. When the day gets hard and your voice stays soft, their nervous system borrows that calm. And when voices around them turn sharp and frightening often, their body records that too. This isn't about never having a bad moment. We all do. It's simply knowing that your tone is one of the instruments your baby is always listening to. When you can, let it be a gentle one. Their sense of whether the world is safe is partly tuned to the sound of you. Number 6, how you react when they stumble. Watch what happens the next time your baby takes a tumble or a little block tower comes crashing down. They freeze. And then, this is the fascinating part, they look up at you. They're checking your face to decide how to feel. Scientists call this social referencing. If your face says panic, they learn the world is alarming. If your face says, warmly, you're okay, up you get. They learn that setbacks are survivable, and they are capable. You are teaching them, in these tiny moments, the voice that will one day become their own inner voice when life knocks them down. Give them a calm, encouraging one to grow into. Number 7, the rhythm of their day. Your baby's world is brand new and unpredictable, full of sensations they can't yet explain. And in the middle of all that newness, the small repeated rhythms you create, the same song before a nap, the same words at bath time, the same order to the day, become anchors. Something they can count on. Predictable, to a baby, means safe. These routines quietly lower their baseline stress and teach their whole system that the world is orderly and dependable. They won't remember the routine, but the deep-down sense of a world that can be trusted, that stays. Number 8, being truly seen, with your eyes up from the screen. I say this with total compassion because we are all exhausted and the phone is right there. But your baby can tell the difference between a parent who is physically present and one who is truly with them. When you put the screen down, meet their eyes, and let them see that they have your full attention, even for a minute or two, you send a message their brain treasures. I am worth pausing for. I matter. You don't have to be attentive every second of every day. No parent can. But those small moments of undivided, eyes-on-them attention are deposits of worth that your baby keeps long after the moment is gone. Number 9, and this is the one I promised you. It's not the moments you get right. It's what you do after the moments you get wrong. Because here is the truth, no perfect parenting video will admit. You will lose your patience. You'll snap. You'll be short and tired and get it wrong, and then feel that awful pang of guilt. Every loving parent does. And decades of research show that a strong, secure bond is not built by parents who never mess up. It's built by parents who repair. Psychologists call it rupture and repair. The tense moment happens, and then you come back. You soften, you reconnect. Maybe you simply hold them and let the warmth return. And in that repair, your baby learns something more valuable than perfection ever could teach. When things go wrong between us, they can be made right again. I am still loved, even after a hard moment. So if you're carrying guilt tonight over the times you snapped, please hear this. You don't need to have been perfect, you just need to keep coming back. The repair is the lesson, and it's one of the greatest gifts you can give them. Number 10, the way falling asleep felt. Think about how your baby drifts off, held, rocked, sung to, safe in your arms, or alone and unsettled. That nightly transition into sleep is one of the most emotionally charged moments of their day, and it repeats hundreds and hundreds of times. Slowly, the feeling of how it felt to let go and fall asleep becomes one of the deepest templates they carry, a body memory of whether the world is a safe place to surrender to. They won't remember a single bedtime, but the feeling of drifting off safe again and again becomes a quiet, lifelong sense that they are held. So there they are, 10 small, ordinary things, and notice, not one of them costs a thing, and not one requires you to be perfect. Now, I know how this kind of list can land when you're running on broken sleep and coffee. It can start to feel like enormous pressure, like every tiny moment is a test you might be failing. So let me set that down for you, gently. Your baby is not shaped by any single moment, not by the time you snapped, or scrolled, or got it wrong. They're shaped by the pattern, by what happens most of the time, over months and years. You are allowed to be human. You are allowed to have hard days. A loving parent having a bad moment is not damaging their child. They're being a real person raising a real person. Grace, for them and for you, is part of the whole thing. And there's one more group I want to speak to directly, because I know you're listening. The parents who didn't get this themselves, who grew up without the warm name, the lit-up face, the answered cry. If that's you, and you're quietly afraid you don't have it in you to give, please hear this. It is not too late, and it is not out of reach. The very fact that you're here, wanting to do it differently, is the beginning of doing it differently. You can become the safe face, the calm voice, the reliable return, and in giving that to your child, something in you gets to heal too. You are not passing down what was passed to you. You are rewriting it. And that is one of the bravest things a person can do. So the next time you're in one of these ordinary moments, saying their name, lifting them from the cot, coming back after a hard morning, remember what you now know. Your baby won't remember the moment, but they will remember, in the deepest part of themselves, how you made them feel safe, wanted, worth coming back to. That's the memory that never fades. That's the one you're writing, a little more, every single day. Your baby already loves you. And long after these days blur together, the feeling of you will still be there, the quiet foundation of a person who knows, without remembering why, that they were loved. And before you go, if this touched something in you, tap that like and share it with a tired parent who needs to hear it today. Then tell me in the comments, what does your baby do that you wish you understood better? I read every one, and your question could become our very next Baby Antics video. And subscribe to Baby Antics so you never miss what your baby is quietly trying to tell you. I'll see you in the next one.